Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your love reading. Spirit, let's see what's up, Taurus. Today, we are going to answer the burning question. Will I find love? Well, will you? I don't know. That's why we're here. We're going to see what comes through in the cards. Ooh, okay. What do we got here? Interesting. Two more, please, Spirit. For my friends, Taurus. Taurus. I'm a Taurus rising, which is kind of interesting with my Capricorn sun. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, hang on. I'm losing stuff, people. I'm losing stuff. I got to get my astrology sheet because gotta pull a little of that into this one. Check this out. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the fact that you aren't with somebody. We want to look into why that is. Why aren't you with someone? And the card we got for that is the Ace of Cups. What this is telling me is the reason why you are single right now is that as much as you're wanting to start something new, it's like, how do I put this? As much as you want to find somebody, right, and be coupled, there are too many other things that are throwing you out of balance. So it's like where a bunch of other stuff in life is on one end of the scale, and then like your love life is sitting way up here because everything else is down here. Do you see what I'm saying? The thing is, what's going to make it hard for you, or has made it harder for you, is the fact that all these other things that you're putting attention into are also things you love. These are probably things, there's probably like a bunch of stuff that you've started and have been working on or whatever, like passion projects, right? So it's like you've always wanted to foster dogs. So you start fostering dogs, right? So you're all about this and you're setting it up and you're bringing in these dogs and whatever. And so it's something you absolutely love, but it's taking up so much time that you don't have the time to put into relationships, or you're not making the time. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's almost like two things you really want are competing, right? So the next thing we're going to talk about is how can you kind of overcome that? What can you do to try to get that balance back in and make time, right? And the card that came up is Justice. And justice is about its fairness, its truth, its integrity. It's all of this kind of stuff. And it's not that you weren't being like that, but it's like you really need to be honest with yourself is, do I really want to bring someone in at this time? That's the honesty piece. And if you do, then you know that you're going to have to make that time, right? And get that balance back in your life. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, okay, let's say you decide, yes, I'm ready. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to put in the time. And you know what, Taurus? At this point, right now in the reading, you might think to yourself automatically, no, I'm not ready to put the time in. And that's okay too. But I would suggest that you watch the rest of the reading just to see what's possible, because you never know when things can change. Like maybe you meet somebody because you have to foster their dog for them, and then you fall in love. The end. I don't know. I'm making that up, but you see what I mean. So in order to meet people, oh my God, you know what? That analogy I just gave. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Okay, so you're getting someone out of a situation. You're helping somebody out. So 9 of Wands is sort of like, it's a hard road, hard work or whatever, and you're just about there. You're just about finishing up something. What this is saying is, this is probably somebody who can use some help. This is somebody that you're lending a hand to, where they're almost at the end of whatever task or journey or whatever it is that they have. They need a hand with something. So like I said, seriously, that analogy I just used is probably a really good one, right? So I don't know. There's someone opening a restaurant. Okay. Usually I say bakery, but it's about food. They're opening a restaurant and they're so crazy busy and they have this dog, this puppy or whatever. And they're feeling so neglectful. So they're like, oh my God, I don't want to get rid of my puppy that I don't have time for. But the next 3 months is going to be insane. I need someone to take care of my puppy, right? Just for a little short period of time. It's that kind of energy. You're the person who steps in to help this person. And I think that is like a really good way to do it. It's in, and it could be that, but it's around helping people is what I get. So whether that's you work at a soup kitchen, whether that's I don't know, it's part of your job. You're a nurse and a patient comes in and they ask you out. Like it's that kind of thing, but it's the way you're going to meet people, best way for you is around helping each other. So whether that's you helping them or them even helping you, could be the other way around. Okay. And the next thing we're going to talk about is how are you going to recognize who this person is? It's the Hierophant. This person really likes their structure. Bet it's another Taurus because it sounds very Taurian, doesn't it? The Hierophant. So is the Hierophant the Taurus card? Is it the Hierophant? I think so. Oh my God, that's so funny. Maybe you end up with another Taurus. That's funny. But if it's not a Taurus, point is it's someone who also likes structure. They like boundaries. They like their own space. They like to be in their home. Yeah, homebody, probably. Maybe less of a homebody, but more people who like to be in their comfort zones. Okay. So this is going to resonate with you. You're going to be like, oh yeah, this person really likes this or that or whatever. And this is what their personality is like. That's going to be what stands out to you. It's not what the all encompassing of what they are, but it's something like that. Someone who has that similar lifestyle to you and that way of working, that way of being, that way of interacting in society is going to be very similar to the way you do. And where are you going to meet? Well, Mr. Page of Pentacles, you're going to meet somewhere where you're either, because it's a pentacle. Okay, I got two things here. You could even meet online, right? It could be online, but I feel more an in-person thing. Page of Pentacles, this would be like the two of you are together, I don't know, taking a course on budgeting. That doesn't sound very romantic, but like you're both somewhere to get some information and knowledge, right? You're both there to soak up some knowledge, and it's to revamp something or start something new. That's why I use budget, because it's around like money and material shit, okay? And it's like, when you think about a budget, sometimes it's like, well, the budgeting, I either don't really have a budget or what I'm doing, I'd like a professional to really look at this and help me tweak it so I can save more money or lessen expenses or whatever, right? So you go to a little course that's run at, community high school that teaches you, tips and tricks on how to budget, right? And that's where you meet this person. So it's learning something new, right? And it's gathering information. So if you think of those two things together, that's the kind of environment you're going to be in when you meet them. The next thing is, when are you going to meet? And this is where I need my, okay, what is that? Oh, okay. This is where I need my astrology chart, because the card that came up is the Fool. And this is, I just love this. It's interesting how it says, like, the Fool is about new beginnings, very new. And we're talking new year. Okay. So we're looking at end of January into mid-February-ish kind of thing. So it's going to be in the dead of winter, kids, is when you're going to meet this person. That's what I'm getting out of that. Now, we're going to pull a couple more cards. Spirit, just for fun. Just for fun. Get a little more intel on this. Oh, look at that. Spirit, that's an interesting one. Oh, who are you? What's this? Oh, Spirit, this is good. Oh, that's interesting. Check these out. The first card up is the Gardener. And then the next card says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Oh, remember I was saying this Ace of Cups, why haven't you found love? As much as this is, I'm going to go back to if there's a passion project, as much as it's something that you love, I hope you're not holding any resentment to it because it's taking up so much of your time. You have to make sure that whatever you're working on, you're holding those really positive thoughts, right? You need to keep holding those positive thoughts, even if you're not exactly investing the time you need to find somebody. You have to keep those positive intentions going. That's what's going to trigger it. The Gardener is feed what you want to grow, right? Do you want negative thoughts to grow? No. You want to get rid of them, right? Get those fuckers out of there. So what you want to do is feed the positive. You want to feed the effort you're making to find somebody too, if that's where you are. If not, I think it's going to organically happen like in that path I just laid out, right? And then this last one, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is more about forgiving yourself. It's less about your family as a whole and more about you. Forgiving yourself for not having taken that time or putting that time in to find somebody. The other side of this, if it is around your family, if your family is the thing that's been holding you back, if your family is the thing that you've been putting all your time and attention into, then that's what you're going to have to work on. Yeah, kids. See, all comes together in the end, doesn't it? Spirit, we're going to get one more card. This is more advicey. Frog Spirit, clear the clutter. If there's any nonsense, any clutter, any garbage, negative thoughts, whatever, that are, I can't pick up this card now, it doesn't want to come off the table. Anything around this Ace of Cups, right? Why you haven't found somebody yet? Gotta let that shit go, man. Let that shit go. It's something you're gonna have to work on. And then you see what opportunities might present themselves. One more card. Oh. Puppet Master. Puppet Master, who's controlling you? Who's pulling the strings? Maybe it is family, right? Maybe that is the thing. You love your family and you know your parents want to put together an arranged marriage and you're like, no, I don't want to. I want to go find my own person. It's that kind of energy that's coming through. So clear the clutter means cut those strings. That's exactly what you need to do, my friend. So I hope this helps. I know it feels like this isn't something that's going to happen right away, but depending on when you're watching this too, because reading's timeless, so it doesn't matter. But it's about having that flow happen because you're feeding the energy that you want to have in your life. So if you keep feeding this Ace of Cups, that's what you're going to get. You can feed both. It is possible, maybe not easy, but doable. And you know who can do it? You, Taurus, because you're the bomb. Okay, we're going to leave it there. So good luck with everything. Let me know how it goes. Throw a comment in because I like to hear those too. We're going to leave it there. So until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Taurus. Bye.